Hi, my name is Chiffon Todd. I am actually going to be talking about the oil spill that happened from BP on April 20th, 2010, and I just want to talk about why I believe that BP has done the best that they can in recovering the losses from that. So April 20, 2010 was the date of the worst oil spill in U.S. history. So at that time, what happened was, little background, the team leader decided to postpone the mud specialist inspection. It was to potentially save them $128,000 and a bunch of time that could be lost. However, because of that, 11 lives were lost, and it led to huge financial losses for the company. So Debbie Elliott reported on Morning Edition that BP has since then decided to change its safety procedures. They also have reached out in different local efforts in making sure that businesses and beaches have been able to recover some of the losses, the financial losses. So because of the oil spill, it caused tourists and visitors to not want to go visit the beaches, mainly Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. So here is an actual sign of a beach closed, of a Florida beach. Here's an actual sign of that, and you can see like the workers, the cleanup crew going out there and having to clean up and stuff. So the beaches were closed, so obviously they lost a lot of money for that. So Chris Nelson is a fourth-generation oysterman, and he says that BP has done a lot to bring us back, but again, the commitment was to get us back better than we were before. And he said, I don't think we're better than we were before, but he does say that they've done a lot. And then Maria Gallucci reported that BP has actually overpaid some recipients due to a faulty formula, which resulted in overestimating the amount of future damages. So more than 66,000 people are still waiting for BP to review their claims. But again, a lot of this is because of the faulty claim and people sending in false claims, like attorneys. Mainly, a lot of it's attorneys that are sending in false claims or claims for things that aren't due to the oil spill. CNN reported that BP did plead guilty to all 11 felony manslaughter charges. So obviously they're taking the blame and they're accepting full responsibility for it. LA Times says that BP restoring its image is a bigger task than the billions that they have spent. So overall, they are spending a lot of money and making sure that people's financial losses are recovered. Another restaurant owner, Blur and Bergeron is the name of the restaurant. He had to lay off all seven of his employees. However, BP ended up paying him $106,000, and since then he's been able to hire all of them back. So again, I think ethically speaking, they have done their part in making sure that something like this doesn't happen again with the new safety procedures and reaching out to the victims, the people that lost a lot of money, and making sure that they get their money back and helping the beaches to get their money back. Here is a picture of what the beaches look like now. They're fully populated now. They're pretty much back to normal. So they've reached out with their ad campaigns, letting people know that they are safe to go. Also, at the time of the oil spill, BP actually had a program where they had an opportunity to pay fishermen and fish guides a lot of money just to lend them the boats to help the cleanup crew. So that was awesome that they did that. So far BP has paid 78% of all of their claims that have been filed so far. Even the CEO, the BP CEO, Bob Dudley, apologized for their role in the incident. He said that they expressed regret and announced that they would pay all legitimate claims, and so far they have done that. So I think it's safe to say that BP is doing their part. Again, it's a long way to go, but you know, with the faulty formula, with the overpaying and the false claims, there's only so much that they can do. It definitely slows the process for the legitimate people that have lost their money. but I think that ethically speaking, they are doing the right thing. Emotionally, they've apologized and let it be known that they accept the blame. And logically, they got to make sure that they review all the claims, and that does take time, so that they're not overspending more money than they have to. That's all I have today.